And we're live. Hey everybody, welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin Hippo. And today is August 9th. It is a Friday. I don't know why I still get so excited about Fridays like I'm a kid in school. Because Friday doesn't mean anything when you're an entrepreneur and you work for yourself. If anything, I think that folks that own their own businesses, that are their own bosses, that are building a business or an entrepreneur of any kind, especially in the online selling business, we work harder on the weekends. That's when all the sales happen. That's when the rest of the world is shopping. And that's when we have to be vigilant and making sure our sales are on, answering questions from buyers on Poshmark and eBay, and doing all the things that we can do to increase our sales every weekend. And that's also the time when most of us go sourcing. There's yard sales, estate sales, for us 99-cent Sunday. But every Friday, I feel like a kid, and I'm like, woo, it's Friday! That just means I still have to work over the weekend. Hi, Linda. Hi, Danny. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. I did put a post up on Instagram today, if you follow us over there, about balance, and kind of talked about that very briefly. You have to find balance. You cannot be just a workaholic. You cannot just spend time with your family. You cannot just have me time. If you do any of those things, you're not focusing on your business enough and you're not making money. But if you become a workaholic, not only are you not spending enough time taking care of yourself, you're not nurturing the relationships with your friends and family, and you can burn yourself out very quickly. It is super easy to get burned out in this business. So it's important that you find that balance. Take care of yourself, self-love. If you like to play video games, if you like to read books, if you like to go to the movies, set aside a little time every week to do something for yourself. Go get a mani-pedi, soak in the bathtub. Whatever it is that you like to do, make sure that you are doing that and nurturing your own self and your own soul. Take time to nurture the relationships that you have with your family and your friends. And in a lot of instances, especially like in my case, my friends are my family, so I have to make sure that I'm nurturing the relationships. And then, make sure that you're working every day towards your goals and building your business. That's my public service announcement for this Friday. And then we'll get right on into the haul. Linda says, my husband, yeah. See, Keith's home for the weekend, so we get to go sourcing together. We get to go out to eat. We get to watch a movie. We get to, I like sourcing with Keith. He's pretty fun to go out with, so. Danny's fighting a stupid eBay label. Are you going camping with the kid? With the kid? I saw some pictures of him, and I think you're making a video with him, right? Alright, I'm gonna just start pulling stuff out. Let's see. I did tell you guys yesterday, if you got yesterday's live haul, where I just focused on the plush and the shoes. Hi, Kathy. We went to one Goodwill last weekend. We did not hit yard sales because, unfortunately, I had a debilitating migraine on Saturday. Those of you that suffer from migraines know they can be all encompassing. They can eat your world, and sometimes you just have to lay in a dark room and feel like you're dying. But we did make it to one Goodwill. We got 76 items, spent $94.78 for an average of $1.25 per item. I did show off the plush and the shoes yesterday. Today I have a select few pieces of clothing to show you. I'm not going to show you the whole haul. Two reasons. One, if it's just bread and butter and filler, you guys don't need to see that every week over and over again. And two, you guys know I'm pretty honest about this. There are still some things that I don't show you guys. I don't show you everything. I still have a few secrets I keep up my sleeve, which you kind of have to do. There has to be something you keep for yourself. I can't give the whole world all my secrets. But I will show you what I've selected out here. With the toddler. That'll be fun. Hey, Nick, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a long time. How's it hanging? Simple to Faith, welcome. Hello. So we're going to start with Keith's finds, his shirts. He did not find very much. I kind of talked about this yesterday too. My death piles are growing and growing, and there's a train coming by. That's if you hear the noise. And he's just not finding as much stuff as I am, so he might be helping me to work on some of my stuff next week. He really didn't find that many men's shirts on the 99-cent sale or otherwise, because there are brands that we will pay full price for. He found a handful, and they're all bread and butter, but I'm just going to show them to you guys. He likes doing haul videos. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, so this is a women's top, actually. So, not my size. I'm not keeping it. But it is cute. It's a nice marble t-shirt. Yellow was the color, so it was 99 cents. Resell and ship. Hello, welcome in. We have a U.S. Polo Associate. Here, just read it. It's Friday. This is a brand we normally would not grab, but two things. It was 99 cents, and it's a really good size. This is a 4XLT, so not only is it a 4XL, it's also a tall. So it's like the big and tall size in a 4XL. Even for this brand, for 99 cents, we can fetch a pretty penny for that. You can always upcharge for those big sizes. And the specialty sizes, like the men's tall, the women's plus size, things like that. This is Cuffy's of Cape Cod. It's an extra large. It was 99 cents. It's a nice striped polo shirt. Hi Diana, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. This is a... I don't even know how to say that, y'all. Massimo Dutti. Duty. Sounds like poop. Duty. Anyway, this was 99 cents, and it is a long sleeve men's button front shirt, and we are trying to source more long sleeve as we get towards fall. Polo Assassin. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hind. I don't know. It was 99 cents. It's a medium, so it's not that great of a size, but it is a men's like athletic long sleeve shirt. It's a quarter zip. This will be good for people who run. I'm assuming this is for runners, but you can wear it for any sport. And it'll be good for the fall and winter. Ha! Nick is starting the weekend right. That is awesome. I love it. She is having a mimosa while watching me go through my clothes. Have one for me, girl. I gotta work all day. I am behind on all the things. I told you guys yesterday in my reseller confession bit at the end. I'm behind. I have not been as productive as I should be post eBay open. I gotta get my butt in gear. Q4 is coming. Our sales they held pretty steady through eBay open, and the couple of weeks after they still stayed pretty steady. But we only had like 5 yesterday, and we're at 4 right now. So our sales are definitely reflecting the fact that I'm not being as productive as I should be, and I need to get on that. Flippin' Daddy says, I have a t-shirt. If it's too big for me, Keith wears an extra large, and if it's comic book, he will steal it from me and he will wear it. And he will like it too. We actually, when we went to Savers in Vegas, we picked out most of you might have seen the outfit that Casey wore to the 80s and 90s party, the ridiculous outfit. We thrifted that for him for the party. And by we, I mean Bill and David of Gnome and Frog, Colleen, Sydney, and I believe Jamie and Delana were with us. Jamie Pace and his girlfriend. And we also were thinking of Keith since he didn't get to go, and we brought him home 3 Captain America extra large shirts. So if it didn't fit me, he could steal it. Hi Colleen. Hi Holly. Welcome in, ladies. Good morning, Jody. Actually, it's afternoon for me. Yeah, you're right. It's still morning to me, though. I work for myself, and I sleep as long as I like each morning. But then I have to work late, so. I have to stop sourcing and work on death piles. We have death piles. Our death piles have death piles, and those death piles have death piles, and they have babies that are death piles. Some of it I'm trying to purposely build up for the winter in case we have inclement weather or icy roads, but it's still getting a bit ridiculous around here, and I'm just not being productive at all. I'm like on post-vacation. I just want to make videos and play around on Poshmark mode. I'm not really touching eBay like I should. But the good news is, because I'm doing videos every single day and I am touching all the other streams of income, those are doing well. I just need to get back into the groove on eBay. did pull eating tacos for Taco Tuesday. Oh boy, I would love that. I will make it fit. I will tie it. I will sew it. I love did pull. Jody says sales have definitely fallen in the last week or two, but you have it listed. So there's your answer. Absolutely. I really feel like every stream of income that we have as resellers will reflect how much work you put into it. And that includes YouTube. If you're not putting out content on a consistent basis to your viewers, your ad revenue will drop. Just like if you're not sharing your Poshmark closet, your sales are going to go down. If you're not listing on eBay every day, your sales are going to go down. I guess I can lump in Bonanza, Mercari, and Amazon into all that too. And your affiliate links, if you're not out there promoting them, you're not making your commission. This is very much a job that you have to put the work into. So it's all about finding that balance. Thrifty Falconer's wife is here. Death pile, 2 garbage bags. I have a foyer, like an entire first floor foyer that still has inventory in it that I inherited. Many of you might remember last December, my friend, she inherited some money, which enabled her to retire completely and enjoy her life. So she donated her entire eBay inventory to me. It's still in my foyer. I have an entire eBay store down there. I've been working through it. I go through like a box a week, but I have an entire eBay store in my foyer. Upstairs in the serial killer room, we have piles upon piles upon piles. Most of those are the I don't want-as. And I always tell you guys, you got to get to those I don't want-as, so I have to kick myself into gear. And then out in the second floor foyer, I have boxes and boxes and bags of shoes. I have my refrigerator box in the one hallway full of plush. And then in the eBay room itself, we have 3 rolly chairs stacked. The rolly chairs are stacked on the seats of clothes, and then over the back are more. It is ridiculous. I would do a video and show you guys, but it's shameful. It goes against everything I tell you guys not to do. But it's stuff, and I guarantee you, by next spring, it will all be gone. All of it, even the I don't want-as, because there will come some weekends or some weeks where it is snowing, the roads are icy, and we will be stuck here, and we will get through it all come spring. We'll actually be thankful for it in the middle of the winter, to be honest with you. Rhonda and Amelia, welcome in. Holly sales are up, but you've been working hard, Holly. You've actually been working. So you're reaping in the benefits of your toils, right? I am coming to the wedding, Danny. Come hell or high water. Just trying to work some things out on the back end. We've talked privately about that, but I will be at the wedding, Absolutes, and at the meetup, so whatever. I would not miss their wedding for the world. No, I'm not going to hire anyone. We're saving everything that we don't reinvest into the business at this point. We're saving up a nest egg to have 6 months to a year of finances saved up so Keith can quit his job. Hiring someone else at this point would be kind of like counterproductive to what we're trying to do, because then instead of saving money towards Keith quitting, we'd be paying someone else, and we really want him home. We'll get through it by the spring. And it is good to, like, I can only source when Keith can go with me. I know I talked about this like Sunday night, I think. I can't lift over 5 pounds. Like, on paper, that's the rule from my doctor. And I'll be honest with you, even 2 or 3 pounds I struggle with. It hurts me. So I can only go sourcing when Keith is with me, because he lifts all the bags. He carries everything into the house. And he still works outside of the house, which is what we're working towards freeing him from. So I have to wait for him, so we only go on the weekends. So during the week I have plenty to do, but hard might be an exaggeration. Decluttering old listings, reworking listings and prices. It's always good to do that. It's always good to take a look at your old stuff and see, if you can figure out why it's sitting. Hey, Swamp Picker, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Danny. All right, so we're going to move on. We can talk and chat throughout. I'll just keep showing you guys stuff while we discuss. I love live shows for this reason. These are my favorite videos to do because it's like a real-time interaction. We can have conversations, we can chat about stuff, I can answer questions, and then show you stuff in between. Hey Jamie, welcome in. I was just talking about our trip to Savers in Vegas. This is Stafford, so it's a meh brand, but it was 99 cents. And again, it's a nice button front, long sleeve shirt. And Keith really, like I said, is not finding a lot of stuff for himself. So he is definitely grabbing bread and butter and filler. He has a lot of ties he's still working on. And he's got electronics, but we really try to keep those off of eBay anymore. Alright, this is Auton tailored apparel. It's a men's button front. Looks like a uniform. 99 cents. Colleen's very excited to see Jamie. So this is a good brand. I don't know that it's as good as it used to be. I've definitely seen like a race to the bottom on this brand in the past couple of years. I know it used to go for a lot more than it goes now, and a lot of it too depends on how fancy it is. Some of these, here, it's an 88. Some of them have flip cuffs with the design on the inside. Some have embroidery. I've seen very, very fancy, and I've seen very, very plain. We still pick it up if we find it for 99 cents. I know that we used to do a lot better with it. This one has stripes, blue and brown, long sleeve, men's button front. Did I say hello to Michelle? If I did not, hello Michelle. This is a polo by Ralph Lauren. Again, not that great of a brand, but for 99 cents, it's an extra large. You see the extra large? And it's a long sleeve men's button front shirt. And we are through the shirts. And I actually showed you every single shirt that Keith found. So that's like how much he's finding. Now I got some pants pulled out, some jeans to show you guys. I'm reading about people's death piles. Isn't it? I mean, it's terrible to say, but it's the truth. Isn't it nice to know that other resellers have death piles or make the same mistakes as you do? It's like solidarity. It's like, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one who makes mistakes. I'm not the only one who has death piles. It's just like solidarity, I guess, to know that we all do the same things that we shouldn't be doing. These are Old Navy Rockstar. We just had a discussion about this brand in the Facebook group last weekend. I get them for 99 cents. And if they are a bigger size or unique in some way, like these are a gray floral print, I do pick them up. And I flip Old Navy Rockstar for anywhere from 18 to 26, and it all depends. Like on a pair like this that's smaller, I might take a best offer of 18 or 19 because it's going to ship first class. The plain, like if it's a plus size and it's just plain blue jeans, 22, 23. If it's just a normal average size and it's plain, 20, 21. But if it's unique and a plus size, I'll go all the way to 26. So it's not a brand that you should be going out and paying $6 or $7 for. But if you can find it for a couple bucks or less, and it's unique in some way, or it's a plus size, Old Navy Rockstar jeans have a following. There are folks that like the way they fit, they know their size, and they will look for them online. The same goes for American Eagle Artist jeans. That particular line of that brand has a following as well. People like the cut, or they know their size, and that's what they've always worn. This is White House Black Market. Again, a smaller size, but I picked it up because it's unique. It's purple. They are purple, I should say. 99 cents. I found a lot of really cute, unique print jeans this week. Can you see the yellow in there? These are crazy. They're like black and white mottled. I don't know what you would call that. Holly is my print expert. If she knows, she can tell me. what I would call this. I don't know. But it's cool. It's unique. Anyway, it's Vera Wong. 99 cents. Yellow tag. So Vera Wong isn't a brand that I would, go out of my way for. But 99 cents for something that's this unique. Absolutely. About to knock my bullet journal off the table. Democracy. Alright, so these jeans, this brand. The first pair I ever found of Democracy, I paid 99 cents for. And I flipped them for $40. They were used. And I thought, oh, I stumbled upon a really great brand. I didn't know anything about it. Brought it home because it was 99 cents. And I got $40 for it. And then I guess that's not normal for this brand. I don't know, like... Megan and Casey were like, how did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know, magic. So I found a second pair and brought those home, and I flipped those for $35. I took a best offer. And then I found a new pair with tags, and I got like $80 for those. So I don't know what it is about this brand, but for whatever reason, I managed to get a lot of money for it, which everyone else seems to be pretty surprised about. But it has... ab technology, so it's got this stretchy spandex in the waistband that's supposed to help flatten your stomach, much like the Not Your Daughter's Jeans tummy tucks. Modeled, Kathy says. Yeah, that kind of makes me think those little tiny, I'm gonna age myself here. You guys remember those little tiny bouncy balls you used to get out of the quarter machine at the grocery store? And they were like all different colors like that. These are J. Crew. Toothpick. I put these on eBay, and I do cross post them to Poshmark. They do not do that well on eBay. I do well with J. Crew on Poshmark. It's just a brand that for whatever reason does better on Posh, but I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket, so I always put them on both. I have sold them on eBay. These are Not Your Daughter's Jeans, speaking of. All of these jeans I've been showing you, if I failed to say it, were 99 cents a piece, each pair. Again, this yellow was the color of the week. These are just, Not Your Daughter's Jeans. I like that brand. I pick up that brand in any size I find. And speaking of unique and fancy, look at these. And they feel different. They're very... crunchy. I don't know. Hey Pete, welcome in. These feel crunchy. They're very stretchy. They do not feel like denim. They do not feel like denim at all. They are very stretchy on the inside. And you can hear the material. You can hear why I want to call it crunchy, right? But look how pretty. It's silver, gray, shiny, black. Lots of great keywords I can come up with these. And again, these are a brand that are like, whatever. But when I saw how unique they were for 99 cents, I did bring them home with me. Fate or Faded, coated jeans. Yeah, thank you. I have a green pair like that I brought home. They're waxed or coated. Alright, I hit the mother load on these, and I'm so excited. These are the last I'm going to show you. There's 4 pair. So we may cut the video short this week. Or not this week. I go live all the time. We may cut this video shy of an hour so everybody can get back to work. But if you have questions or anything you want to talk about, start putting it over in the chat now, and I'll address it in between showing you guys these. And if we hang out afterwards and talk a little bit or answer questions, that's fine too. Okay, so I actually found 5 pairs of these, but one of them had a big old hole in the crotch. Now y'all should be very proud of me because I've been talking for a while about how sometimes I get overeager, or I'm just not paying attention, or I'm going too fast, or we're sourcing too much, that I don't always look things over the way I should. It's like 99 cents day, I'm grabbing 50 pairs of jeans or whatever, and I just don't pay attention, and I get them home and find mistakes. Just this week, I showed you 2 pairs of Lucky Brand jeans I had to sell together and a lot for crafting. And then when Colleen was on the show Tuesday night for her interview, we had a little talk about how she does that too. She's also guilty of it. And it can happen. When you source in bulk, like we have a volume-based business, so we definitely are sourcing in bulk. And we source a lot. And you're not going to take 70 to 150 items to the back and inspect each one. You kind of try to check them as you're taking them off the rack and piling them in your cart. But because of the, the recent mistakes and the Lucky Brand jeans and the fact that it's been brought to my attention, and it's been a topic of conversation this, recently, I did look them over, and one pair had a huge hole in the crotch, so I had to put them back. Very sad, because I don't find these very often. Well, these are men's, Holly. And they weren't in a place that you could cut them off. Let's just say he would have had air conditioning. And then the Lucky Brand ones that I sold together for crafting, there was no saving them. They were pretty blown out. Anyway, these are men's. I don't find them very often. I haven't talked about them in a while. I feel like it's been a very long time since I've even talked about these, because I don't find them that often. This brand for women is poop. I will source this brand for women if I find it for 99 cents. And I'm lucky to get $20 to $25 per pair. When I find the men's, I flip them for $50. I kid you not. Sometimes I'll even start them at $60 just so I know I can take a best offer of $50. I will go down to $40 or $45 if they sit for a little bit and I get a best offer. I put them up for more on Poshmark. But this is a prime example of why men's clothing is so much better than women's clothing, because the women's BKE jeans anymore, you're lucky if you get 20, maybe 25. The men's, if they have the names on them, there's Tyler, Derek, Justin, Seth. There's a ton of different ones. Like I said, I start anywhere from 50 to 60, and they pay for it. They do. And so, I'd still make them booty shorts. I bet you I know a YouTuber named Tim who would wear them. Swift Sellers here. Welcome in. It has been a while. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us on this lovely Friday. So I bought the 4 pairs that were in good shape. I paid $6.99 a pair. I don't care, because I know what I can get for these. And I want you guys to know that too. Because if you're really familiar with women's jeans and you source BKE and you know that you list them for $20, $25, if you ever stumble upon the men's in the wild, especially if they have the names, Justin, Tyler, Derek, Seth, there's a ton of them, don't sell yourself short. You can start these like at $50 or $60. For whatever reason, the men's BKE jeans have not been oversaturated or raced to the bottom. They're still a good brand for now. And I don't find them very often, so I don't mind telling you guys about them. I have a theory. Let's talk about my theory real quick before I show you these. I have this theory that men wear their clothes until they fall apart. You guys agree? Let me know in the comments. Do you agree that men find something that fits them well, that fits them good, looks good, feels good, and they just wear it till it falls apart? Most men are not donating their clothes to thrift stores. Most men are not replacing their clothes or going shopping or buying new clothes all the time. Women are consistently shopping, replacing clothes. We don't wear them till they fall apart. A lot of women will gain weight, gain weight, lose weight, and fluctuate in between sizes. That's normal for women. It's not, I'm no judgment here. I do it too. And I just feel like we're always like, oh, I gained some weight, so let me donate my smaller sizes. Oh, no, I've lost some weight. Let me donate my larger, and men just buy something and wear it till it falls apart. So it is more rare to find some things in the wild that are men's clothing. And men will pay more for their clothing. That's the second part of my theory. Men will pay more for their clothing, and you can go on eBay and look up solds, and you can look at the difference. Like, this is a really good example. BKE jeans, women's, race to the bottom, oversaturated. The men still go for a lot. Even silver jeans are starting like to tank. The silver jeans for women are starting to tank and go to the bottom on the prices. They still go for a lot on the men's side. I'm trying to think if there's another really good example. Even like Lucky Brand jeans, I get more for men's. You can always ask more for men's clothes. For whatever reason, they'll pay more. Maybe they pay more for their clothes because they know they're going to wear it for 20 years until it falls apart. I don't know. Bill is here. Hi, Bill. Tell David hi, too. And then they buy more of the same thing. Exactly. So men find the one thing that's comfortable. Whatever brand, style, if it's these BKE Justin jeans, that's what they want. So when they, wear out the other ones, this is what they're looking for. And because men's clothing is harder to find in the wild, because you're less likely to find a lot of different kinds of men's clothing, if they're looking for something specific on eBay, these probably aren't oversaturated, and they will pay you more because they're having a harder time finding, if the BKE Justin is their thing, they're having a harder time finding it, so they're willing to pay more to get it. Yes, or the wife finds out that he's wearing these clothes for 20 years and donates them. Absolutely. All right, so I did pay $6.99 a pair for these. I will start them around. I'll probably start them on eBay, maybe at $55, just because we're coming into the fall. If it were middle of summer, I might start them at $50, just because, fall versus summer and jeans. And then they'll go on to Poshmark for like 60, maybe, like 61. Yeah, 61, because they make you round up. So if we put them up for 61 and we do a 10% offer, that'd be 55, just like on eBay. Okay, so here we go. BKE Justin, 31, and I find that even the smaller sizes of these do really well. So you don't have to make. Typically, in my mind at least, my rule of thumb is 32 and up on men's, especially if I'm paying full price, depending on the brand. These are a brand that I buy no matter what. These are the Tylers. And these are 32. They all look pretty boot cut too. So these are nice jeans. These are very, very nice. I got another pair of Tyler in 31 short. And these ones have some nice contrast stitching and pockets. And then another pair of Tyler. So this person must have really liked Tyler. That was a Justin and 3 Tylers. The one I put back was a Derek, because it was ripped. But this is a 31, another Tyler. This one is very dark wash, sandblasted. If you guys didn't know that, if you have a really dark pair of jeans and it has, especially it's more prominent on women's jeans, where it'll be really dark and then it has like that real light white area, you can use sandblasted as a keyword. Anyway, these are real nice. I think they're all going to be boot cut. I'll have to measure them. Anyway, that's the 4 pairs of men's jeans I paid $28 for. But, I mean, the first pair sells, even if, let's say worst case scenario, I take a $40 best offer. Take off 15%, give or take, for eBay PayPal fees. You're looking at $34. And to ship it is $8. It's a little bit less than $8, but we'll say $8. Leaves me with $26. And then I paid $7. So the first pair, worst case scenario, is going to make a $19 profit. If it sells for more, it would pay for the whole lot, and then I would just be making profit off the rest. So Bill says, I'm in Paris sneakers, about 8 years old. Yeah, I'd actually like a man, and I know I've talked about this on the channel before too. I will buy one purse, and I will use that purse until it is literally falling apart. And then I go online and try to find the same exact one, and I'll use that one. I'm the same with shoes. I have one pair of sneakers. I wear them. Literally, my last pair of Skechers, the sole part at the bottom was like flopping. Do you know what I mean? Like when the sole comes loose from the top and it's like blah, blah, They were literally falling apart, and I kept saying, well, I'm going to go to Marshall's or TJ Maxx and I'll find another pair of Skechers for like a month. And I knew that they had holes in them. They were falling apart. And then the one day the sole just went, and it was raining that day. I'm like, I don't want wet socks. So I went up and bought a new pair. And I have one pair of boots for the winter for the snow. I wouldn't own a pair of boots if I didn't live somewhere cold. And I have one pair of flip-flops. But I will wear these shoes, my jeans, use my purse, everything till it falls apart. But I'm not your typical woman. I'm more of a tomboy, I guess. Hey, Thrifty Chica, welcome in. I like saying your name, Thrifty Chica. Video jeans and their keywords in my future. I've actually been working on a guide for some time. I need like 20 more hours in every day. Colleen's the same as me. Well, I don't think we're typical girls. Me and Colleen, we're not. I honestly, before we started this business, I did not even like shopping. Now I only like shopping if it's for the store, because there's that thrill of the hunt, trying to find that treasure. I do love sourcing. I do love digging through stuff and finding things that I know are going to flip. Like finding those jeans was exciting. Going to yard sales is like a big thrill. But as far as shopping for myself, please no. Unless I'm in the stationery aisle, please no. But I can go in the stationery aisle for days. Do I have free shipping on jeans? Most of the time, yes. When jeans are new, when I'm first listing them, I build an extra $8 into their price and do free shipping, buyer paid returns for 30 days. If they've been around for a while and I want them to move, I kind of experiment a little bit. So then I would drop the price by $8, do charged flat rate shipping on a padded flat for $8 to the buyer, and then I would turn free returns on. So they always have one or the other. So there are some jeans in our store that do have $8 flat shipping, and but we drop the price by $8, and then I build it in when I do free shipping. So, you know, most of my mall brands that I pick up for 99 cents that I say I sell between 20 and 26 bucks. That's with free shipping, but our cost of goods is low enough that we can do that. I have a couple of cool things for special occasions too. I do confess that usually right before eBay open, I do go looking for like a nice top or something different to wear just to one of the outings. Hey Linda, yeah, it has been a while. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. We're coming to the end. I'm through all the clothing and we're just kind of chatting now. So free shipping. You guys have any more questions, throw them in the chat. I'm going to talk really quick about an announcement I made in our Facebook group. If you're not in our Facebook group, please join. It is an amazing place to be. Everyone in there is so nice and so helpful to each other. It's such a positive atmosphere, and it's like a breath of fresh air and so different from some of the other reselling groups because everyone is so nice, helpful. We have people in there that know about plush, jeans, antiques, vintage, books. We have just like so many different kinds of people in there that know about so many different kinds of things. And I'm always telling them, you know, we have the best Facebook group. Prove me wrong, because everyone in there is so nice. The link to join it is down below in the description box, or you can go on Facebook and search for Flippin Hippos Resellers Pod. A pod is a group of hippos, in case you didn't know. And so I refer to my peoples as my pod, because we're all flipping hippos. Anyway, I made the announcement in there. We're like this close to 1,000 members. When we hit 1,000 members in the group, I will be doing a special giveaway in the group only. It will not be on Instagram. It will not be on YouTube. It will not be a social media wide giveaway. It will be specifically in the group. It is closed. You must ask for permission to join, and you can't see anything unless you're a member. So when we hit 1,000 members, I'm going to do a giveaway inside the group. It's going to be a $20 gift card of your choice. You can have an eBay gift card or an Amazon, or we can just PayPal you $20 so you can spend it on whatever you want. But it will be a $20 giveaway when we hit 1,000 members, and we're going to do something fun with it, some kind of a trivia where you get to answer, and then you'll get your random number generator and everything. I'm sorry. I get so distracted when I see the chat. I love to talk to you guys. Jeans for crafting. Cutter fabric, craft material, like Holly says. I did DIY as well. I did put DIY in my title. But yeah, what Holly said, and then I added DIY. I do not like that sound. That's usually a return. So anyway, once we hit 1,000 members, we will be doing a $20 giveaway. Oh, that's a good noise. Remember the game I bought with my eBay card that I won? It just delivered. It's downstairs. I'll send my son down for it. Well, now we have a game to play for the weekend. So, yeah, join the Facebook group. We'll be doing like a fun little trivia thing, and the winner will get $20. You can have an Amazon card, an eBay card, or just PayPal $20 if that's what you want. And then when we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're at 3863. You can see above my head. So we've got about 37, like over 1,000. Math is not my forte. But when we do hit 5,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, we're going to do a huge thing, giveaway, blah, blah, blah. So that said, I'm going to let you guys go. It is Friday, so, you know, whatever you're going to do this weekend, whether you're sourcing or spending time with your family, be safe. Make sure you're finding that balance. Don't ignore your family just for the work, and don't work too much that you're, you know, ignoring your family. Don't spend enough time playing with your family that you're not working, kind of. Find your balance like we talked about at the beginning. Yes, answered Swiss Seller. Yes, just sell them in a lot and use really good keywords. You can sell ties. You can sell... we had a bunch of just different like scrub tops and pillowcases one time we found that were all damaged. But they had like Snoopy. We found at the Benz. They had like Snoopy and Ninja Turtles. They had all kinds of cool characters on them, and we sold them as crafting material. So it will sell. It's probably going to be really long tail and take a long time, but just sell it as a lot. Make sure you weigh it before you list it so you don't screw yourself over on shipping. And use good keywords. You want to put fabric squares, craft material, DIY, project, stuff like that. Anyway, guys, go enjoy your weekend. Just make sure that you like this video before you leave. It really helps the channel, and we absolutely appreciate it. Hit the subscription button if you haven't yet. You can help us feed a hungry hippo. Join the Facebook group. Link is in the box below. And you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at Flippin' Hippos across all social media. And I would like to extend a thank you to everyone for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the great questions and the interaction in the chat. That's what keeps this channel interesting and fun for all of us. So thank you again, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Love you. Bye.